Probably, but I just forgot what the hell I was gonna say. I hate when I do that. So it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since you last, heard from me or saw me. That too. Um, so the last time you saw me, the last videos I made were, podcast episodes. That's like going. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy those two episodes, by the way, because they were really fun to make. It was so awesome to have both Urinating Street and 5 Points Vids on the podcast. And hey, that Miami Dolphins overall is the same as my subscriber count. But when I see it though, it's an opportunity for me to, grow. I mean, really just grow in the world of, journalism. So I thought that would be like a really great way to, sorry, a great way to grow. And I thought I went pretty well.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach.
So,
this is Madden 20.
And,
thank you, Coach, from beautiful South Florida.
And definitely I'll be bringing more sports content onto this channel. So I apologize for the commentary. Let me do this. Let me turn on commentary. Well, it seems that I can't do it right now, so you have to bear with me here. So like I said, I'll try to be bringing more sports content onto the channel. And there we go. So I'll try to get more sports content onto the channel, so you guys can, see more. I mean, like, see how much of sports that I know. I may not be the best at, like sports knowledge and all that, but that's okay. But yeah, I strive to be the best that I can be, and no, honestly, I enjoy doing that type of stuff. I do write articles for my university's newspaper organization, which is kind of where we got the name of the podcast from. It's called The Comment. If you were to search it up, it's there. But yeah, that's how we got our name. Pretty much derived from the podcast, from the newspaper organization. And I've been doing this since November, and I've grown, to appreciate the art of journalism to what it is. Yeah, I know I got destroyed by most AI. Yeah, somebody clip that shit, why don't you? But honestly, it helps me grow my interest for the art of journalism, because I know it's not easy to do something like that. It's a skill that you have to hone, and you really have to know your stuff in. But do check out my articles that I wrote, and you can see the work I put into those. I can try to leave those in the description after this stream ends, or a little later on when I'm not doing anything. I will say though, being a journalist for a newspaper organization definitely has helped my writing. So there's a tip for you guys: if you want to better your writing, join a newspaper organization. I guarantee you, it helps. Because you really have to focus on what you're writing and make sure you're not doing anything wrong. Because the reader will notice. So definitely do take, basically it helps you concentrate on your writing more than if you were to, just write a regular essay or whatever. It's like football. It's like football games like this, like it organizes you in a way that It's supposed to give you these organization, focusing skills, if you want to call it. Rather, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But and stuff like that, where you just, you know, you just you write, you do your research, you give credit, and you go and you do what it is you like to do. Now, me, I've been doing more uh, news stuff. Like that's what I've been doing on my articles. Like I would do news like that could happen, or either in the region or national. With school actually for me starting tomorrow, um, I get a chance to put my stuff back into action. No, we don't write new ones every single day. We try to, I think, weekly. I won't say the days we meet on because, I don't know. But, because it gives you a hindsight of, of how it is we operate at that organization. And it helps us, because every host that you've seen from the podcast has been, is a part of that organization. With one of our hosts, Jesse, is the head honcho. He's the head guy, so yeah, and that's actually pretty cool. Like we all thought it was pretty cool. And our other host, Zach, is the sports editor. He's in charge of the sports department, if you want to call it that. Let's go. Let's do this. And that's exactly what it is. And so we get together, we pick assignment, we pick topics we want to write about, we get together, and we make it happen. And that's exactly how we do it. Right. I just wanted to get at least one video out before school started. Whether it be a stream or a regular video. I do have other projects in the works. Like the Afghanistan situation, I have a video. That one's being worked on. I actually have a couple of historical videos in the works as well. And I have a what's it called? I have a couple other ideas that I want to work on too, like to really introduce the sporting narrative on my channel. So I cannot wait to get those out to you guys. I'll try my best to. That's a bad idea. No, it wasn't. But yeah, like it's all for me when it comes to like doing that stuff. I love doing it. Why the hell am I rambling on about it? I have no idea. I did not have a plan coming into this. Really, like the pre-stream setup was just thinking about what the hell I was gonna do. What game I was gonna play, what I was gonna talk about, and all that. I literally just came into this, like open-minded. If you can see off in the distance, I killed a bill. Sorry. Yeah, I also took a trip to Pennsylvania. First, I was there for a couple days. First day being, I was in Philadelphia. Went to a Philadelphia Phillies game, which was really cool. I enjoyed the experience. Until which I lost my voice for a couple days. And I'm serious, I did lose my voice for a couple days following that game. But it was fun. Next day we went to Hershey Park, and we really just spent I just really just took a vacation. What it was, I took a vacation. And I just completely blanked it again. I tend to do that, and plus it's like 9:30 at night, and I'm screaming when I should be, well, when I should be sleeping, getting ready for tomorrow. Sorry, I was sitting in my throat. Staying my route. My lord. Hold on, excuse me for a second. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Need to get a drink because my throat was acting up. I'm okay though, I don't have COVID. No, that's all I was saying. Another cool thing happened to me during the time that I was gone was I got an unofficial sponsorship. Now, why do I say unofficial? Because it's not official as of right now. I don't know if it'll be official. I hope it becomes official. Which, by the way, I did not tweet that I was live, so let me do that. Let me do that. I apologize. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. Just had to get the tweet out. Which, if you want to follow me, you could go ahead and follow me on Twitter at RebelStandard36. Which, I know I've gotten questions before from some friends, like, what's the meaning of the name? That was a bad bro. What's the meaning of the username? So it actually has three meanings within one. I don't know what the hell I was doing there.
Yeah, baby. Set, ready? 15 line. 15 line. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Get it.
So the meaning, I don't know why he's in a brain fart, sorry. The meaning is actually like this. Rebels, R-E-B-L-S, the first part, actually relates to the last soccer team that I played for. Oh, God. Apologize. So Rebels, the first part of that, R-E-B-E-L-S, actually was the last soccer team that I played for. Tanner, that part, is actually my name. You guys know that by now. You guys have seen enough of it, seen and heard enough of that. And 36 was my jersey number. Like you could see, like that's exactly what it was. Rebels, the last team that I played for. Tanner, my name. 36, the jersey number. And I played soccer for a good long while, but I had to stop because injuries and kept screwing me over. I know what the meme. Oh, if you play soccer, you flop. Yeah, but I nearly had my leg amputated, so yeah. I'm not gonna get into that incident right now, because it's supposed to be just relaxing, just quality chat time.
Oh boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one. 52's the mark, boy. 52. I'm coming for you.
And that's why. That's the meaning behind the name. Feel free to ask me whatever you want, like. And I know I've gotten the question. How did I get the name Illogical Canadian? Huh. I never really talked about the origins of the name. I'll try my best to elaborate on how I got the name, but basically, I don't know how I got the name.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like, I don't know how I got the name. I don't know where the idea of the name came from. Like, I was thinking of, channel names, to give myself. But some things that you guys may not know is, this was the old Crazy Clan channel. If you guys remember that, it was me and 3 other friends. Yeah, made a channel, basically made a group. And that was really what was called Crazy Clan. This was Zach's channel. I want to take in the channel over. Like, I possess the original email, or the original account email. I possess, like, all that I own. That's all mine. But it's a matter of like, but how I got the name. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry. But that was definitely a penalty, but I don't know how.
I know you feel that.
But definitely a big part of the name, like Illogical Canadian. Illogical Canadian. Like, I think, saying names out loud, Illogical Canadian, is like, oh, okay, well, that one actually sounds, like, it sounds catchy. It sounds, you can, like, the illogical part, you can have it mean, like, whatever you want. It can mean, like, it can mean doesn't know shit, or just does stupid things. You can make that out whatever you want it to be. As for the Canadian part, that relates to, where I was born and my nationality, Canadian. That's how that part, relates.
Come on now, let's go. 5-2. Mike 5-2.
So like you can combine those meanings and you can put it to whatever the hell you want. Okay, what the fuck? Get the fuck down, bitch. But now looking back, like as to the name and all that, I don't regret naming myself this, because now the name is so basically so connected, symbolically connected with me as a person. It's like so symbolically connected to me. It's become like a secondary identity of who I am. Now it's not like that multiple personality disorder or whatever you call. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it, and I'm starring. Trying to get you some sort of commentary to listen to while I'm playing Madden and just be whatever the hell I am with it. But yeah, like, that's like the channel meaning, if you want to call it, like the origins of the name.
That's it, baby.
But as for everything else, like, but you guys like the support that I got on the podcast episode. It was bar none, and I cannot be any more grateful with it than I am. The way that it exploded, it was absolutely phenomenal, and I am eternally grateful. Eternally grateful for that. Like, I was not expecting to get all the views that I did. It's like everyone that tuned in and decided to subscribe. I'm shocked to even get that. For me, that's something. Like, I can't say that I can't. That's not something I can say that I've done all the time. Like, it's like a once in a great while thing, if that. But I'm grateful for it. And if YouTube doesn't work out, I have great options for a great university with a lot of great people, and I love where I am. Honestly, people are like, "Oh no, this place sucks. You should transfer over to this place." I'm like, no. Like, I'm not gonna freaking transfer. This is where I am. This is where I stay. I'm forever grateful to my university for the culture, that it brings with it. Like I said, I'm like eternally grateful. And I can definitely say, like, it's something that I thoroughly, enjoy.
Big series right here. You gotta step it up.
But I'm sorry, I'm just, like, trying to give you topics. I'm not the best at it. I'm trying to get better at that. But I'm not always the best communicator, and that's okay. I don't claim to be, and I don't emphasize it enough. But if there's any advice that I can give, just be the best you can freaking be. Make the most of college and everything while it's there. That's all I can really be grateful for. Is just be grateful for what it is. Be grateful you have it. Before I go further with the stream, I gotta do this. I'm gonna do this unofficial sponsorship thing. I want to be officially sponsored by them. Please, for the love of God. So this is unofficially sponsored by Benchwarmer Brew. If you're like me and you're a college student slash worker in the field that just needs a good jolt of energy in the morning because apparently sleep is nothing nowadays, then Benchwarmer Brew is for you. With the selection of three blends, backup blend, 5 points blend, and my personal favorite, the armchair QB blend. You could get your good shot of coffee in the morning, which will give you the spark that you need to go on throughout your day. If you just go on to benchwarmerbrew.com, go and buy yourself a pack of high-grade coffee today.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And tell them that Illogical Canadian, Illogical Canadian / Rebel Standard 36 sent you. Again, that's benchwarmerbrew.com. Now back to the video.
Watch the slat.
Not the screen.
Watch the slat.
Now, why in the hell am I doing a sponsorship during a live stream? Sell out. Watch. The couple people that are in here are like, he's a sellout. Just watch. You're gonna spam chat like, just sell out. Sell out. I freaking beg you, bro.
Check 52's the mic. Watch the run.
Oh, that's why not a penalty. What?
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
But in the sense that, I want to talk about sports. I guess we could talk about sports for a bit, like. But mainly, I want to talk about this one thing. And some of you may know what it is. It's the Bishop Sycamore story. How one fake high school football program tricked ESPN into playing a game on national television. And I am not making that up. So here's the story. A team out of Ohio named Bishop Sycamore basically had sent their request and whatever to play on national television against Florida-based academy IMG. So the game was separate in Canton, Ohio. Basically, everything was set and all that. And then IMG smoked them. And I mean, absolutely smoked them. And it's come out that the program, Bishop Syracuse, was completely fake. There was no school, no academic value behind it. Basically just screwed. Faked. And they completely duped ESPN. And there's a lot of shit behind it that I could definitely say definitely makes a program look really bad. If you can even call it a program, because I don't even think you can. Because of how bad the fucking plot was, it's not even funny. Well, it's funny because, somehow ESPN got lied to and somehow played a team that didn't even have a school. But oh no, let's put in Christians of Freedom or CLF into this. Holy shit. And it comes out the coaches are complete fucking frauds. The address was I'm not even kidding when I tell you this. The address was set at a residential house. There was no school. There was no home stadium from what we could tell. And apparently they had faked D1 offers for some of the kids, who I should also mention were over age. Basically, they weren't over the age of that were wishing to play high school football. The only way you can get around that is if you stayed back a year. Fine, but like, but otherwise they were all over age. Every single one of them over age. And what's funny about it is like all this evidence is coming out against Bishop Syracuse, and they even associate themselves with certain charities and all that without the charity's knowledge and without the charity's permission. So they were just using these organizations for clout, pretty much. That's exactly what it was, like clout chasing. You're telling me that a thing like that can get away with it? Oh no. As you see, here is where it gets worse. Now the Ohio State government is getting involved, with the governor himself putting something on Twitter urging the Ohio Department of Education to investigate the matter, and pretty much they're going to get exposed hard. They're going to get exposed. Everyone's going to laugh at them. It's a fucking joke. It's all high school sports is what it is. It's a fucking joke. And I would feel bad for the kids, but some of them took part in it willingly. And one kid on a Twitter Space thing, which I still have no idea what the fuck that is. He revealed he was 23. 20 fucking 3. Playing, quote unquote, high school football. Does that sound professional to you? Or does that just sound like a fucking fraud in the making? Because if you chose the latter, you would be correct. That is exactly what it is. It's disgusting, and it's an embarrassment. Like, you can't sit there and, talk all the shit and say, oh, this seems legitimate, when, no, they don't have anything. The website, which was exposed by Urinating Tree, was taken down the next day and scrubbed. But the evidence was already out there and the damage was done. And the coach, who was I think it was Roy Johnson, I think his name was fired by Andre Peterson, I think his name was. The other guy and Roy Johnson was fired. And keep in mind, Roy Johnson has a warrant for his arrest in the state of Ohio. I think it's for domestic violence and all that stuff. I don't know the exact charges he has on him. And apparently they had a link to a college which doesn't really exist. It's called RPA, based out of Texas, out of useless Texas. I'm laughing thinking about this because it's so fucking dumb of how the fuck people could get away with this, or try to at least. Like, how the fuck do people think about this? Right. But they had fake ass degrees at RPA. They had everything fake. There was no, and I'm not kidding when I say this, there was no fucking validation of anything. And even BBB was a collegiate ranking organization, said that the school was not BBB accredited. Which means it was not an accredited school.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
If
go.
that doesn't send alarm bells through your fucking brain, I don't know what will. Because now, this whole thing's getting exposed and people are getting fucked. Like, people are really clowning Bishop Syracuse, and they're like, and now it's become a meme, pretty much. It's become a meme in the sports world. When your plot turns into a meme because of how bad it failed, you know that you severely fucked up. Like, you know you did.
Touchdown. Touchdown, baby.
And I don't feel sorry for him. I really don't feel sorry for him. And the thing is, there's still shit coming out about this. Maybe some other time, I will read the entire fucking thread by Urinating Tree exposing this. I will read the entire thing on a camera exposing the entire fucking thing.
Let's go. Let's do this.
But what at least did enough on this. We gotta move on to like another part of sports.
I got you.
Well, it's a bit of sports, bit of real life type of that thing, and that's Hurricane Ida. Because of the strength of the hurricane, New Orleans is completely without power, and I mean the entire city of New Orleans. And because of so, the Saints have to play elsewhere for a little while until everything can be restored. And I think, if reports to be trusted, that they will be playing in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm not exactly sure where, but it's believed to be in that general area. But honestly, I send my prayers and my condolences to all those affected in the hurricane, and I hope everything works out for you with, you know, the whole restoration and all that stuff. Like, I hope everyone is safe, and I wish nothing but prosperity and luck and gracefulness upon them. And please, and I mean, if you have the money, please just donate a couple bucks to help these people out. You may not know them, and you may not care about them, but they're people. Every life now is precious, and you got to help each other out. Because those people need it right now, and they need everything that they can get. If it's just $5, it doesn't matter. As long as it can help those in need. As long as it can help those in need. The way I see it, that's God's work done for you. And that's my ask. Donate to those that need it right now. And just help them. I know I've repeated that, but basically, I need to bold the message because I need to get this out. It's crucial that you get it out. Not that you get it out, sorry. It's crucial that you do something and you take a stand against it. Well, not stand against it, stand with it. Stand with those in Louisiana. Stand with those in New Orleans. Stand with everyone that was affected. And I guarantee you, the New Orleans is going to come back and bounce back up from the ashes once again, bigger and better than ever. Like it did with Katrina. But while we're on the topic of, you know, like sports and all that, football. Today was a very crazy day. And you guys seen on the podcast and all that, I am a Patriots fan in football. I am a Patriots fan. Now, I probably should give my opinion on Mac Jones being the new starting quarterback, and with Cam Newton being released as well. And even Brian Hoyer was released too, so how's that? Huh. I don't know how I feel about Mac Jones being a new starter, but if I had to get something just for right now, I hope he does well. They say he was a lot better than they anticipated when they drafted him. And if that's to be believed, that's a really good sign that he could be a shining light for the Patriots for years to come. Now, as for Cam, I hope that he finds another team to play for, because he's a great QB. The only reason that he's shit is because of injuries. Injuries can ruin careers like you wouldn't believe. But I encourage you to take every report with a grain of salt until you can see it for yourself. But like, there are guys like Mac Jones that are great. There are guys like him that are great. Cam Newton as well. He's also great. But like I said, well, in Cam's case, injury screwed him over. And I hate to say it, but that's just the way it is. And I said, I hope Cam gets onto a new team so he can be, like, at the very least, a backup role. Because he deserves a shot in the NFL still. Though injuries may have screwed him, I think his time is not done. Now, as for Brian Hoyer, he was a long time backup QB for the Pats. Basically behind Tom Brady, that I know of. Like, Brian Hoyer was a hell of a QB. Why the hell they cut him when it was a more viable option than Jared Stidham was, or is for that matter, is beyond me. I don't think they should have released Stidham. I don't think they should have released Hoyer, but rather release Stidham. Stidham hasn't been that good. Sure, he's young. He's entering his third NFL season. But still, pretty much this is Stidham's last chance. If he can't prove himself, then what good is he as a QB? And I'm serious, what good is he as a QB if he can't stay, if he can't improve? Mac, on the other hand, he's improved. He had a great training camp, and with the extra time added, because, Cam's COVID issue, that helps Mac Jones. And it showed. He got more snaps than Mac. He got more snaps than Cam. He got more time to, develop and learn from his mistakes, which is what you need. What you absolutely need. And definitely a big piece of that team. Mac, I think, is going to do good. I don't know about Sam, but Mac, I think, is going to be the guy. But how do I think the Patriots are going to do? I think the Patriots go 11-6. I think they go 11-6, and they don't win the division. I think Buffalo still wins that division at 13-4. But I'm having the Patriots go second in the division, and they make it as like a 6th seed in the playoffs. And I really do think that's how it'll happen. But we don't know. But all I can say is, we'll see how the season plays out. But football well, obviously it's one of the best sports right now in the United States. That's without a shadow of a doubt. But what about hockey? Well, there hasn't really been a lot with hockey. Hockey has been, kind of silent. I mean, a couple things here and there, but that's about it. And it's just like, okay, like, when are we gonna get, the good stuff from hockey? Probably around the time when, hockey starts up again. Probably that time. Uh, Well, I know, right? What in God's name do I know? But, we'll talk about that in another stream. I'll actually end this part of the stream, and then I will go to Split. Sorry, I will go to Splitgate, and I'll stream Splitgate. So for right now, I'll see you then.